Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children.
Osama bin Laden was one of the most wanted men in the world. He terrorized the world with his terrorist organization, al-Qaeda.
He and his group were responsible for the 9/11 plane crashes into the World Trade Center in New York City, as well as many more attacks throughout the world, including bombings in Yemen, Kenya, and London. The world wanted Osama bin Laden dead, and justice was finally served on May 2, 2011.
After years of searching, the U.S. finally had a lead on where Osama may be hiding, Abbottabad, Pakistan. There, he was staying in a huge compound surrounded by 20-foot walls and barbed wire.
The U.S. found the location by following two messengers that frequently left the compound.
By the appearance of the security, U.S. intelligence personnel concluded that the compound was being used to hide someone of significance.
When the U.S. finally decided to raid the hideout, they did not inform any other government, not even Pakistan. It was completely top secret.
Early Sunday morning, 2 helicopters lowered the U.S. Navy SEALs into the compound, and they quickly got to business. They raided the compound, killing 3 men who showed resistance. One was bin Laden's son, and the other 2 were the 2 messengers that gave away bin Laden's location.
Osama was then shot in the head and chest. The U.S. Navy SEAL called out Geronimo, which was a code name for the capture and/or killing of bin Laden. The team quickly left the compound and a helicopter taking custody of bin Laden's body.
Hours later, President Barack Obama announced that Osama had been killed by the U.S.
The news of the terrorist's death led to a nationwide rejoice.
Crowds marched in the streets around Ground Zero to celebrate the killing of Osama bin Laden. Among them, Army Captain Patrick Dowdell, just back from Afghanistan.
I'm proud of the guys that were willing to go out there and take care of business.
It didn't take long for news to spread after President Obama's statement late last night.
Let me say to the families who lost loved ones on 9/11 that we have never forgotten your loss.
USA! USA!
Times Square looked more like a party as hundreds took part in the celebration.
It's a great hour for USA, great day for USA.
In Philadelphia, instead of the game, baseball fans were glued to their phones, while some broke out in chants of USA, USA. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg called the killing of bin Laden a critically important victory, and nowhere was that victory felt more than here at Ground Zero, where nearly 3,000 people were killed in the attacks.
Now that he's finally dead, it feels good.
Michael Carroll lost his father, a firefighter, on 9/11. He says bin Laden's death won't ease his pain, but it does bring some closure.
To feel excited about somebody's death is a weird feeling, but when it comes to him, it's all right.
For many Americans, this is a day they waited for nearly a decade. A moment some thought would never come. Randall Pinkston, CBS News, New York.